Everybody was trying to be like, oh, she a one-hit wonder, da da da. But it's like, now what? Two-hit wonder?
Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to this video. Today we are going to be talking about the rapid and mysterious rise of Ice Spice. If you're chronically online or you keep up with the latest music, her name and face has become inescapable, and she has become one of the biggest breakout artists of the 2020s. Starting off as a viral meme and a TikTok trend, her career has skyrocketed from when we first saw her. She's already collaborated with some of the biggest artists in the world, attended huge events, and has already won many awards. She's also becoming very popular for her fashion sense and her notable orange curls. So let's deep dive into the beginning of her career and where she came from. Before her hit song Munch, Ice Spice was actually making her way slowly into the rap game in 2021 with some of her songs that sampled huge hits like Clarity and Name of Love. Her father actually is an underground rapper from New York and heavily inspired her music career. He introduced her to many of the greats and even brought her to the studio as a toddler, where she fell in love with music. There was also a moment where she went viral before she became famous with her Erica Banks Bust It challenge on TikTok. Many people were attracted to her video but did not know the star that she was going to become. With the release of her single Munch, she went viral and TikTok made it a trending audio, and the hashtag now has more than 2 billion views on the platform. She was even acknowledged by huge artists like Drake, who actually shared her song on his Sirius XM channel. And now, she did gain success quickly overnight, but when more fame comes your way, it comes with negative and positive. So a lot of people did not like Ice Spice when she first came out. A ton of people hated on her song, making fun of her, saying that she looked like Annie the Orphan, lots more. In the midst of all the negative comments about her success, Ice continued to make music and began collaborating with many other artists. Her collaboration with Pink Panthers, who I will be making a separate video about, broke the internet and rose to the top of the charts. These two upcoming artists that not many people knew about yet was an unexpected collab that many people believed would flop, and both were mainly popular on social media and TikTok, and that contributed to the success of their collab. So after the preview was released, many people made fun of the beat and Ice's verse in their song Boy's a Liar Part 2. The song was an instant hit the same month that it came out, and it charted number 4 on the Billboard 100 and peaked number 2 on Billboard UK. Initially, people didn't have a good reaction to the song, but after a couple weeks it was playing on every single Instagram reel and TikTok, and it arguably became one of the most popular audios to use on a video for most content creators. Then the allegations of her becoming a one-hit wonder were debunked because she began to make more music that would chart and become extremely popular. She released her EP in the beginning of 2023, and that would have several hits like Princess Diana, In Her Mood, and the notable single Munch. As Ice's name began making more noise in the public, Nicki noticed her and wanted to collaborate with her, and being noticed by one of the biggest artists and rappers in the world at just the beginning of your career is extremely rare and definitely a blessing. They collaborated on Ice's song Princess Diana and released a music video with Nicki as the feature. And let me just say, usually upcoming artists build a discography by collaborating with other small artists. Sometimes it takes years just to get noticed or collab with bigger artists. So the fact that Nicki wanted to collab with Ice Spice at the beginning of her career when she doesn't even have an album out yet is very impressive. They also worked on another collaboration for the Barbie soundtrack titled Barbie World, where they rapped over a remixed version of Aqua's original. I'm sure that this won't be the last collaboration between the two, just because Ice did sign to a partnership under Nicki's new label. This doesn't mean that she signed to a contract under the label though, since she's still in contract with Capitol Records. And then the Matty Healy and Taylor Swift drama happened, which some believed was allegedly a publicity stunt to promote their upcoming collab, but let me just break this down. So in the summer of 2023, Taylor and Matty Healy from the band The 1975 began dating, and yes, this was before her current public relationship with Travis Kelce. So Matty has been in the music game for a decade. He definitely thrived during the grunge Tumblr era in the early 2010s. But when he started dating Taylor, obviously one of the biggest public figures in the world, he got more eyes on him and a lot of fans exposing his problematic past and present. So he made some comments about Ice Spice while he was on a podcast with some hosts. They basically called her a chubby Chinese lady and some other insults. And take a look here.
Ice Spice, you know who that is? Nick doesn't know it.
She's like
one of the Spice Girls.
Yes, that's
she's
right.
like this rapper.
She's the rapper
that
from
has
the Spice Girls.
Inuit Spice Girl. Just this chubby Chinese lady. I rap in music.
And this blew up especially because people were side-eyeing Taylor like, this is the man that you're dating and claiming. So they were questioning her taste and also exposing more problematic moments in Matty's career. And honestly, he's always been like this, and I'm not excusing any of the problematic behavior. It's just that he's been famous and thriving in the music industry for so long and not gotten canceled. But only recently his behavior has a microscope over it because he was dating Taylor, and he has since then apologized to Ice Spice at a concert to his audience. Taylor then invited Ice Spice as a feature on her single Karma, and many people theorized that this was either a publicity stunt or the collab was a form of damage control. So the two seemed to form a friendship after their collab and was seen hanging out at the VMAs. So this is another international star that Ice Spice got to collab with less than a year into her career. She got collabs from two of the biggest artists in the music industry right now, and she's barely starting, which I'm sure she's very grateful for because she's mentioned that she had been manifesting a successful music career for a while. Since then, Ice Spice has been invited to major award shows, fashion events including the exclusive invite-only Met Gala, and even was nominated for a lot of the music awards at these shows. So she's already earned a lot of success and built a solid fan base with the support of two of the biggest ones as well, Barb's and Swifties. I believe she is just starting out, so I don't want to say that she's the princess of rap like some people like to refer to her as just yet, because she's still new and doesn't have enough artistry for us to call her one of the greats yet. And there are a ton of amazing female rappers that have been in the game for a while and haven't really received the praise that Ice Spice has gotten yet. While I really enjoy Ice Spice's music and her seemingly down-to-earth personality, some of my underrated favorites are Flo Milli, Lola Brooke, and Justice Brat. And we can blame that on their marketing teams or maybe their labels for not promoting them as much, but definitely with the evolution of female rap, I know there's room for more women at the top. Anyways, we shall wait for her debut album since she's only released an EP so far. With Ice Spice's distinct flow and unique tone of voice, it can really be a hit or miss in the music industry with a strategy like that. There are a few artists that have distinct voices or beats where you listen to a song and you're like, oh, that's definitely this person. You can either become notable for your distinct music style, or you can be criticized for not having any range or versatility when it comes to switching things up. Regardless, Ice Spice's marketing and PR team seem to be doing a great job since her face and her music are practically inescapable these days. Let's wait and see what this year has in store for her, since she definitely has a lot more work to do to establish herself as a true artist in the industry. And that's all I have for today's video. Let me know your thoughts about Ice Spice and her music. Are you a fan of hers or are you indifferent? Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time.